Look forward to getting on the field tomorrow with our players. I think the biggest thing is when you see guys like that we have right now that have put a lot of effort and energy to making themselves better players at all different levels of their playing career, meaning you see guys like James Burgess, Kelsey, and Rankins, who are good players, continue to try to develop their craft and continue to get better. But then you see young guys, like James Hearns, Culver, Jair Alexander. Those guys have really worked hard to develop themselves. So now we really get to enter the next phase of our preparation for the season, which is go out and perform on the field. And with that, I'll kind of open up for questions and go from there.
Returning so many guys from that front seven, how big of an advantage is it now that you don't have to kind of reteach all that stuff?
Yeah, I think that the biggest thing there is always looking for the rotations in the front, because if you're going to win the amount of games that we expect to win this year, you've got to be able to rush the passer in the fourth quarter, so you got to keep guys fresh. So my philosophy has always been try to play a lot of guys in the front. I think we have created a little bit of depth with the guys that have worked hard to improve themselves. So, we'll just take these first couple weeks and really work on ourselves and working to get better individually, and then see how we can mesh all the talent together to get the best players on the field.
Sheldon Rankin said that he wants to be an every down lineman. What does that mean, and what would it mean?
Yeah, every down lineman means we kind of break it down to first and second down. First of all, you got to stop the run and then rush the passer. But then third down, usually the down and distance usually dictates what they're going to do, so you see more passes. So we can break it down into first and second down players or third down players. Sheldon's a guy that's an every down player for us. He can play all three downs and affect the game. So we'll work to obviously get him in those situations, but there's going to be times we've got to give him a blow to keep him fresh so he can affect the game in the fourth quarter. And, that's what we're going to work on the next couple of weeks.
I know you haven't had a chance to work together yesterday, but just talk about Devontae, how he looks.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Devontae looks good. He's excited to be here and be a part of our team. We have a lot of good players in our front, and by getting him here, that's going to create competition for everybody, and I think competition makes everyone better, because every day at practice, we're going to evaluate players on the production they make in practice, both from a positive standpoint and from a negative standpoint, to let them see where they are, because at the end of the day, defense is about making plays, and players make plays. So we're going to put him in a situation to compete with the guys that we got here now, and try to find a way to get the best players on the field.
Todd, Shaq and Josh have gotten a lot of praise from coaches around the league and whatnot, and they haven't even played it down here at Louisville yet. Is that from what you think they've seen with them at Georgia, or do you guys kind of talk to each other, and maybe how's the word been getting out about those two safeties who haven't played it down here yet?
Well, one's a safety, one's a corner. And I think that they're probably going off of what they had done prior to coming here. They're obviously excited to be able to play this year. They're going to mesh with the other good players that we have on our team. Both guys have worked hard to develop their craft as players. They've done an excellent job in the classroom and off the field for us. Been very proud of what they've done there, and been a positive addition to what we're trying to do here. So they're excited to get started along with everybody else, and they're going to work to compete and get into that rotation and play.
There's a lot of schools have had to scale back the amount of contact they do in practice. Do you think there's an impact on tackling?
Well, first of all, to be a good defense, you've got to tackle. From a contact situation, we can get the things we need to get done without going, say, live, for example. We're pretty, we're going to go hard. We're going to play the blocks, but we're going to finish on the ball carrier, but not always, say, tackle him, but we're going to get in a hitting position. Tackling is something that we always emphasize. We're more of a compression tackle team, which means you're always going to leverage the ball. We're going to use our shoulder. We're more of a rugby-style team, because you really want to take the head out of the game and be safe with that. And that's something that we actually do a circuit during practice. The first part of practice, we have a tackling circuit where you'll go and do different styles of tackling. It could be an open field tackle, would be a tackle on the quarterback, could be a sideline tackle. It could be the second guy in kind of tackle. So we got various styles of tackling that we'll implement the first part of practice. So we'll do a tackling circuit. We do a turnover circuit. We actually do a blitz circuit. We do a pursuit circuit. So the first part of every practice, we'll take one of those things and emphasize it for the day. And we're going to tackle every day, but we're going to do a circuit on one of those days because player safety is number one, keeping players safe, so you got to teach them the right way. But also to be defensively where you want to be, you want to be hard to score on. And if you're hard to score on, that means you're probably not giving up big plays. And the way you do that is you run to the ball and you get the guy down and you make good tackles. And that's what we're working on.
How much is that different than maybe 5 years ago, what you thought?
Well, I think that as the game has advanced and with the concussion things that have come out, I think that you're always looking for ways to be creative. And really, this style of tackling we've been doing for a while. I think it's probably gotten a little more, publicity because of the national attention that head injuries and concussions are getting. But I do think it's important. It's something that we emphasize and we're going to work on. And it's something that keeps players safe. Okay, thanks.